I'm back to wearing my boots and my snow pants. It's cold. Pretty sure I locked the car, but since we were so close, let's see. Yuki, stop. Oh, I did it. Go, come on. Well, I enjoyed Eric DeBay's video the other day, and then John Levy has a video today, so good start to the weekend always, you know. People having good release dates, I guess. Come on, man! Hurry up! John was talking about how he's been into the solar flares. And he went back into saying that he seems to have a pretty honest, good idea of the earth. So yeah, I think that's good, because if you're gonna talk like that and you got so many people that listen to what you say, I think you should be pretty clear about what you think, because people can take things that you say lots of different ways, you know. See, he's talking about solar flares. He believes in the sun and all this stuff, you know, like they say. They're talking about solar flares too, you know. That's something that I've noticed is they talk about, when I say they, I mean mainstream, the powers that be, whoever, you know, this lie narrative. People that push the lie narrative, maybe they don't know, maybe they do know, I don't know, but he's talking about it, and solar flares, they're gonna do stuff to us. We're thinking like hundreds of years, thousands of years. What if it's just a couple hundred years, you know? It might be different for other people, but my grandma's parents and grandparents are pretty much a mystery to me. You know, I got no idea of what their life was like. Even my grandma, I'm like having a hard time imagining, you know, what do people do? When did they sell all this? It must be like this technology stuff to sell this big distraction to everybody. Do you think before everybody was distracted, you know, they were like worried about the seasons and things? I don't think I'm too far away from most people, but it's like I got no clue what the seasons are. I know summer, winter, spring, and fall, you know. But I'm sure other people know the dates, but I don't. For years, the last 5 years, whatever, all the times come, it's like, is this the time? I'm asking people, is this the time when it's supposed to be hot? Is it supposed to be hot now? Is it supposed to be cold now? Isn't it supposed to change? I'm saying stuff like that all the time now. Is this summer? This is summer right now? I'm wearing my fucking snow pants. Yesterday I wore a pair of shorts. I thought, oh, summer finally started. I'm thinking to myself, I'm just getting excited early. Like I don't need to be thinking that it's supposed to be hot now. Is it supposed to be hot now? I don't know. I remember a couple years ago when I was working outside, you know, I didn't have a job like where I went somewhere. I was trying to make things work like that. I didn't do a very good job though. But anyways, I was working outside and it was just so fucking hot. You couldn't get anything done. It was like, I just want to sit down in this shade. But I don't know. What are you gonna do? Oh, it's supposed to be hot now. Oh yeah? Well, so what? It's not. Yeah, but I wanted to prepare. Yeah, oh yeah? Well, good job on that. Were you prepared? No. Piece of wood came down the hill. Come on. What do we... What's up here that we gotta smell? I was talking with my mom And she seemed pretty interested in the positioning of these things. Now all of them were up there, and I think they're still moving, but it's hard to tell because is the hill moving that way and they're just staying right there, or are they being pulled into the ocean by the tides? When you look at this, you can see the tide. This is like staying at this level, but it's like constantly being pushed forward. When the tide comes in and goes out, when you stand in a, like here you can't really tell, but I've seen it like at the beach. You go to the beach where there's sand on the beach, and I've only been to like California and Washington for beaches, and you stand there and the tide comes in, and when it's coming back out, you can feel it. You can feel the sand rushing. The sand is like rushing out. Every wave is like 5,000 grains a foot, you know, whatever it is. It's a measurable amount. It goes out. I think a little bit comes back when it comes in, but that just kind of serves as a mixing agent. So when it does leave, it can pull more away. You know, the material comes in, disturbs the material, the sediment right here, and then it's all disturbed, and then it gets sucked back out. And then it comes back in, disturbs some more, sucks everything out. So it's like a washing of foaming bubbles. The foaming bubbles come in and attack pack down, not really pack down, but the settled beach. I see things where people are being like smart and stuff, and they're talking about gravity pulling things, and if it's something that you don't understand, you know, I'm not saying you gotta give up. You can just keep going, but you gotta know that the things that you're thinking and saying are made up. You don't have any proof for that. It's not that way. So all you have are the things that you can say are this way, and they're only that way until they aren't. You know, it doesn't seem like there's anything it's always that way until it does this other thing. And you can always say it like a cycle. Oh, we got things that are in cycles. Well, what if part of the cycle is it does the same thing 50 billion times, and then it does a different thing, and that's part of the cycle, but you haven't seen it because it's a 50 billion year long cycle, and you haven't been around for 50 billion years, so you haven't even witnessed the whole cycle. And just because the cycle repeats itself in a similar pattern that looks like a cycle of its own doesn't mean that it is. Nothing is set in stone. It can't be. Because I could just imagine it a different way. I can change anything I want to change. We could change anything that we want to change. Nothing is having to be, oh, it's just the way that it is. No. I don't think so. Let's say you owe a whole bunch of money and stuff, and then you're living in that, and everything that you do is to try to get out from underneath this. But then for a little bit of a time of the day, you do something that you enjoy, and you don't think about any of it, and it's just gone. It's just gone. If you can get to this time right now and just live right now, then you can be happy. Right now, you just do the thing that makes you happy. What if I do that and later on I have to do this? I don't know. I'm not like, it might sound like I'm telling people how things are, and maybe sometimes I even am, but it's more of like a question. But nobody, you see, I have this thing on my mind, and so if somebody comes and says I'm wrong about this or that, I have all this stuff propping up the thing that they say is wrong in my mind, so I'm going to say it. Well, did you think about this? Did you think about that? And I don't know. I guess people get upset that they have to tell me things, and maybe like people tell me about tectonic plates moving around. I'm not saying that I don't think it's impossible. Maybe it is impossible. I don't understand how it is impossible, but maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it's possible. I don't think it's what's happening, but I don't think it's not what's happening. It's just I don't see it. I don't see tectonic plates moving around. People say, oh, the continents have moved like a couple inches every year. That's fucking bullshit. That's bullshit. Everything changes over the year. Alaska, the Cook Inlet changes every month, every week. Like just in the process, like a change happens in an instant. And oh well, it didn't change again for so long, but actually it does. Everything is always changing. There's no way to stop it. And so this is different. This beach is an inch one way or the other. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. So what the fuck are they measuring? And you can't even show me. All these people come and they say, oh well, you don't have a map on the flat earth. I don't, because I'm being honest with myself and knowing that sure, people say that they've been here and they've been there and it looks like this, but these people over here have been in the same place and they say it looks different. And it could be one of you guys has the error. It could be, this or that. How How into it were you? Were you trying to show something? I don't know any of this stuff, and you should take it just as like hearsay. Okay, well, they say there's a continent over there, and I see people in my area that say that they're from that continent. Okay, well, that's all well and good. I flew to Thailand a couple times, and we go different places before we get there because it's so far away. It's so far away, and you know, you get up there in the air, and I'm sure there's ways to know, but you don't know where you're fucking going. You're looking down at the ground, and I guess you could follow roads and things. It seems really strange. I don't fly around a lot anymore, but we even have people that are pilot friends, and it seems like they get kind of like, well, if you want to know, then you gotta go see yourself type of thing. Like, you ask them all these questions, and they're like, well, for one, it seems like they never even really thought about it. So it'd be kind of interesting to be sitting in the cockpit with the pilot for like a month or so, you know. They'd probably never do it, but what if we what if we smoked a bowl and then flew the plane around? Everybody's like, oh my god, what, you want to die? And then if you say that, then you probably don't smoke. I don't know. It's like, it's distracting, but it's also freeing. And it's not like, oh, let's put the baby in the microwave and any of that shit. It's not like that. Oh, God. Jerk. Is this a dance? Is this a mating dance? The dog mating, the Akita mating dance. Oh, that's a big rock, bud. What's in there? Oh, cutie. Come on, guys. It looks old, but it looks new. Weird. That big tree clump is coming down. Yeah, so old John, he's into the solar stuff, the solar flares and things. And maybe the reset happens like every couple 100 years. It does happen. I don't think that power would change hands. I do think it would be more upfront and honest. Like, it's probably not going to be a more relaxing, easy way of life. It could be, but I don't think, like, when the reset comes, the people that have the power, they know that it's coming, and so they prepare. And sure, some of them might perish because the plans had, things, deciding factors that were out of people's control you couldn't really plan for, So some people won't be in the reset, but for the most part, I'm guessing that the people that have been stealing all of your energy and time in the form of their fake money, they have everything that they need. Even just having control of the things that, whether they built it or not, who the fuck knows? So we say that they're so advanced that the public doesn't know. Go, come here. The public doesn't know how advanced they are, the government is. But, they had to find these tunnels and things. What if they have a machine that came from a previous civilization here, or from a civilization that's further out that we would consider as aliens or anything like that? Just got some tech information without doing the work, Or even if they did do the work, let's say they learned some stuff, some principles that aren't taught to us, and then with these principles, they learned how to harness those in ways that were really seemingly magical to us. Anyways, I'm going to get at the point right now. What if they had tunneling machines that could make tunnels real easy? What if all the block and brickwork was done by a machine, an ancient machine, to stack the bricks, to cut the bricks, to form the bricks out of the material that it was cutting through, with maybe a catalyst, a heat, or something, anything. It could be air, sonic, anything. They could be cutting the stones with anything, like a high jet of air, high jet of water, or anything. Sonic waves. And they got this machine, and they just drive it around the world, the earth, the flat earth, and make tunnels here and there. because they know that the reset's coming. What if there's already so many tunnels down there because this is like the 10 millionth time that we've been reset, because it's this thing that's just always going to happen? Wouldn't that be a proud day to find out that man has been here for so long? Actually, it'd be really fucking shitty, wouldn't it? To learn how fucking held back we are. If we've been here for 10,000 years, and in the last, 200 years, we've developed so many things. What the fuck was happening? You think it was really like, it just took that long to develop things? I mean, it only took 200 years. It only took one lifetime for people to develop things, you know? People had an idea and somebody's working their whole life on it. But if they don't finish that idea, then somebody else comes along and they pick up that idea, and, you know, it doesn't seem like anything should really take that long. If there's a way that it can happen, you just think up this question and then you test it. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And so if it does work, you do it until it doesn't work. Like I said, until you learn the cycles. And the whole time you're writing things down. Okay, so we have, this is weird. People are like, well, oh, science this and science that. We can predict comets and things. Oh, can you? You can predict them? Yeah. With the exact same accuracy as the ones that are all written down, you know? They're all written down. And they happen again. Oh, look, here they have it written down. This is the umpteenth time that we've seen it happen again. So, do we know anything? Or are we just, well, let's look at the book. The book says the comet's coming. Yeah? Why? Well, because the book says it was here about this time last time. And, oh, but why is it coming? Yeah, you're right, it's coming. I know, but how come? Oh, well, here's the path it takes right here. No, I mean, why is it coming? Where is it coming from? What are you doing? Yep, it's coming, you're right. I'd just be like, fuck off. I am like, fuck off. Why don't you just fuck off? What do you know? Oh, yeah, it's coming. The comet's coming because we have science. Science, bro. Don't you even read the science book, bro? It's got all the science in it. It tells us when the science is coming. Because it's a cycle, bro. So then what does it mean? Nothing. It doesn't mean anything. This is all a fucking dream, and I wake up and have to go to work in the space tire factory. In the tire factory. We got a tire factory? Yeah. We have to make the tires. Tires don't just come from somewhere. Nope, we make them. You don't pick them? Nope. You don't grow tires anywhere? No. Yeah. I'm going to the tire patch. The tire patch. That sounds like a real thing, doesn't it? I'm gonna go to the tire patch. It is a real thing. A tire patch. Like if you get a hole in your tire, you can patch it, and they sell just the patch. Or you can make just the patch, you know? The tire patch. It's not. You guys thought I was talking about a place to go pick up a tire? The tire patch. The pumpkin patch. I'm going to the tire patch, Mom. Oh, give me a big one. Do you want to carve tires this year? Yeah. What does it mean when he's talking like this? I don't know. He's just rambling. He's gone crazy. Everybody threatens me with, I'm gonna change your life. I'm gonna change your life. If you don't do what I say, I'm gonna change your life. Oh yeah, well my life changes every day. Every day it's one bigger. One day bigger. I got a bigger life by a day. Come here, please. What's the point in pulling on me? I don't want to go that way. Maybe if I pull real hard, you don't really want to go that way too. That's a big hunk of cement. You would think that if there was a $5,000 fine for littering, you would think that that $5,000 would go towards picking up the litter. Wouldn't you? Seems pretty easy to see that, you know, that's litter coming down the hill. Find the city, find somebody, $5,000 and come down here and pick it up. Oh, we just leave it. Why do you spit it up? That egg's hard. It's a hard egg to crack. It's because it's a golf ball. It's because it's a golf ball. My dry humor. It's a hard egg to crack. Well, that's because it's a golf ball, you dummy. Oh, you dropped it. Oh, look, a piece of gold. I'm not into money. That's a big one. Big, huge piece of gold. The universe is trying to make me rich, but I just don't care. Oh, what are all these people doing? I don't know. Why do I gotta see people? I don't want to see people. I just want to talk to you guys on the internet. I don't want to see you in real life. I wish I could just disappear. I don't. Does it kill me to fake a smile? Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Hi. Hey. Have a good day. I feel like saying, do you think the Earth's flat? If they say yes, then maybe I'll talk to them. If they say no, I'll just be like, you're an idiot. People don't like that though. You can't call them idiots and expect to have a conversation with them. It's working though. Nobody's talking to me. This is good. I like it. I like it. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. So, as everything is being changed, they don't want you to talk to each other. They don't want you to know this. Everybody's just kind of like, okay, well then I'm not going to talk about it, alright? I'm not going to. They don't want me to talk about this, so I'm not going to talk about it. They don't want me to know about these people, so I'm not going to look at those people. Why? Why would you not want somebody to see somebody else? Because it would expose you, I mean, or you're jealous? What is it? This isn't a way for go to. Where's this fucking dog at? Don't step in the poop. You almost stepped in it. You want to go up this way? Okay. This is steeper than stairs. Maybe stairs are right here. rhubarb. I watched this like quiz show thing, and yeah, when they put things in categories, they have like a big category, the plant kingdom, and then level, family, and all this stuff. Come here. Anyways, they got like apples and pears, I think, in the rose family. What are you doing? This way. Come on, we're going to the car. Come here. This is the car. Come on. Go to the car. The car, asshole. Hey, this thing. You know it. It's got your smell on it. In it.